I want to blow these FCP Euro guys' minds. No way that these guys just do this in like 2.5 days. All right, here we go. This is overhauling, but real. Cut! Well, it's 4:30 in the morning, and heading out to FCP Euro to work on the Scirocco. I'm super excited to get started on this free ride project. It is one of the Overcrest things that I hold very close to my heart, giving back and doing something great. All right, guys, I want to introduce you to Zak. What's going on, dude?
And not much.
All right, what does this thing need? You've been hanging out with it for like a week. What do we got? What's going on?
Just about everything.
That's not what I want to hear. I'm only here for like 3 days, man. I don't want to hear that it's just about everything. So there's basically two big jobs that we're trying to accomplish on this thing. One is taking that transmission out. It's a 4-speed transmission. To put the 5-speed transmission in, and that involves a bunch of screwing around different parts. Clutches, flywheels don't match up, things like that. While that's coming out, we're going to rebuild the axles. We've got all kinds of control arms and bushings and all kinds of stuff to put in. We have a whole table, like a little table full of parts that we're going to be able to pull from that FCP pulled out of the warehouse right over there for us. We've also got to do the head gasket. I blew the head gasket. At some point, someone had put the radiator sealant in. It was not me. I did not put a stop leak in this motor. Somebody did, and it clogged up all kinds of patches, all kinds of damage. So we've got to put the cylinder head back on. We've got all kinds of injectors and gaskets and O-rings and fuel lines, all kinds of different things to put back in. It's kind of a whirlwind, but yeah, that's the two main things, is get the head on and get this transmission on, and then we can kind of see where we're at from there. We got to get it running first, and then we can kind of do some of this ancillary stuff that's kind of a bonus rather than just the mandatory stuff that we have to do. You guys look really good, just like working away in the background while I just stand here and do nothing. What do you got?
So this was completely full to the top.
Of stop sealer?
And just like crud, and we were poking it through, and the other one over here too.
Dang.
See, you can still see some of it.
Oh man.
But it was full to the top, like almost semi-solid.
And it was in the cylinder head blocking it off too. No wonder this thing overheated.
The machine shop said overheated on internally and externally. All here was all just crappy, and then somewhere over here.
So we're gonna have to clean those up and Dremel that out or something.
Yep.
'Cause that's not it right there. How this thing weighs nothing.
You might need this.
Yeah, I want to put the gasket on there. I cannot believe how light this thing is. So while he's tightening that, I want to show you the head gasket.
Am I going straight across?
Yep. Look at this head gasket. These are passages that coolant is supposed to flow through. I cannot believe this thing made it across Utah at all.
Top of the head.
Jesus. Whoa, this is like... Oh, dude, this is not a triple square. It's a Twerks.
What do you know?
Oh, God. All right, Jeremy Clarkson, this one's for you.
Goodness new.
All right, maybe that one's just a little extra tight, but okay. There she is. I overheated this. I ran it out of oil, and I must have overheated it for around 6 hours. Well, let's show everybody. What do we got?
All right, we have our water pump housing, and let's see what's inside.
Oh my God.
It is solid.
What is that?
It's bad.
My goodness, man. H&R was nice enough to send us a sway bar kit for this car. And these things really do benefit from sway bars. And you can really kind of dial things in whether you want oversteer, understeer. So let's get this box open and see what we got in here. Try not to go to the hospital. I've seen so much tape in my life. Got some new bushings, got the bars. Let's see what else we need. We are 100% doing everything completely out of order. But we'll get it done. Got a bunch of parts we need to find on this parts list. Right there, there it is. We are gonna head back into the warehouse and see what we can find. Thank you, dude. He's working on taking the axles out right now. We've got to put this 5-speed transmission in instead of this 4-speed transmission. It's going to wake up the car big time. It's a close ratio 5-speed out of a Cabriolet, I think. And all kinds of stuff has to come out. We've got to swap out the clutch and the flywheel, rebuild the axles, and while everything's apart, we're going to do the control arms, we're going to do the bushings, we're going to do the ball joints, we're going to do everything. This thing's going to be absolutely mint, but it's a long road to get all the way down there to basically the baseline of where everything is completely taken apart. You're doing a great job, man.
Thanks.
Doing a really nice bang-up job. Apparently, this is
Nice stance.
This is as high as the hoist goes. It's like if you were a hobbit and you were working on a car. That's it. That's the last bolt for the transmission.
Is this gonna drop out on our heads?
No, it's got. Well, I mean, I make no promises.
You tensioned the bar, right?
Yes, I did.
We're good.
Okay.
This is always there. That's what the pry bar was for. They always hook.
I'm going to start wiggling. We're just going to pull it off this way and see what happens here. That's it.
Oh, you have another bolt in there.
There's a bolt?
Two. There.
Dude, this was you.
No.
It's unbelievable.
I know.
Well, I don't know. I can't see anything.
Light man.
Yeah, it's called
Light man!
white people shit.
There's two of these? There's another one?
Yeah, up top. I know you can't see because.
Yeah.
That's mean, dude. Come on. Oh yeah, it's definitely ready to go now, baby. This is barbaric.
Why? What is it stuck on?
The shield. It's back in there.
No! I put it back in?
Yes. There's nothing else holding it.
Yep.
There it is.
It's just a little magic touch.
Got it?
Got it.
Is it not the lightest transmission of all time? Okay, we've got a problem. The axles do not fit on this transmission. We don't have time to figure out the axle situation, get what we need, get the inners. These are 100, the axles we have are 90. There's all kinds of different things we can do. The easiest thing we can do is just get a transmission that has the right flanges to begin with. So we're going on a road trip. Look at this lady. Dang. We have two different axle flange sizes here. This is what we have on the Scirocco, and this is the size of the transmission that we got for the car originally. And obviously, that's not gonna work. So we got an entire new transmission that has the flange size that we need that came out of this one right here. So we're gonna take the flanges off and they're gonna go over here and get installed just like that on that transmission. Bing, bang, boom, good to go. And we're gonna heave this transmission in about 10 minutes, I think. There it is. Boom. There's dorps. There's dorps happening. Dorp it. Dorps.
Cold start, do like a Honda.
All right, so we pretty much have the transmission in. We swapped the flanges over, and we're pretty much down to basic maintenance. Transmission is in, all ready to go. We've got our control arms with our new bushings in. Got our new stub mount in. We are well on our way to hopefully getting this thing started up maybe tomorrow.
There you go. All right, putting some gloves on because our friend Nick at Flat Out vapor honed this. It was absolutely disgusting when we took it off.
Look how beautiful this is. What a thing of beauty. I love this car. He comes bearing gifts. What is it?
That should sound good.
Nice!
Tuning exhaust.
Dude, I can't believe that showed up on time. We're so set. Let's pop it open. Oh, this is great. This is gonna make our life so good. Our exhaust is destroyed. Tip right here.
Touch the tip.
Yeah, you wanna touch it?
Dude, this is like the thickest exhaust steel I've ever felt.
They don't mess around. This exhaust is such a boon. It's so good for morale to have this instead of that crusty crap box over there. This really takes me back. I've owned so many of these cars. This is just kind of rad to be able to do this stuff again. Start working on familiar projects. Techtonics was also nice enough to give us this, which is a G-grind cam. This came out of the European GTI. Those motors had around 100 horsepower. We've got 74 horsepower. Between this cam and the exhaust, I'm hoping we get a little bit closer to that number. It'll be a lot of fun to drive. Between these upgrades and the transmission, this thing's gonna be a blast.
What do you align it to? Like, where's the alignment mark?
There's a little 0 around in here somewhere that you just line up with the top of the cylinder head. Oh no! Oh no!
I got you. You know it's a project when you're going through Milwaukee's. Why are we doing this in the first place? We
Which?
smoked the oil pan on something?
Yeah. I drove the oil pan into the road,
Nice.
and then yeah, car just ended up here.
Would you say that that's like a rite of passage for VW people?
To rip the drain plug off your oil pan?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. You must do that before you become a Volkswagen man.
Done. Was that like
Send it.
25 minutes?
That was probably 15 minutes to do a camshaft and a
That's
rabbit
awesome.
or a Scirocco.
Wow.
This is the alignment tool. It is actually it's up here, the alignment tool. It's right here. It's called the Eyeball 9000. You just look at this little dot right here and you go,
Done.
there it is, top dead center. Done, easy peasy.
Whole cam in that, John, in
It's done.
8 seconds.
It
Yeah,
was-
you want
it
to do
was
that on
about-
your frickin' your doodad over there?
Yeah.
No shit, it was less than a half an hour.
I saw that shit. I was like, this is bullshit.
What color is that wire? It's the white violet. It's the violet wire. It's toast. It's toast. It melted. Why did this wire melt? We didn't change any of this shit. All right, so a little bit of a problem. The points have given up the ghost. So a really special little wire called the resistor wire. It died, it fried. I don't know why, but it did. And these points have been giving us a problem ever since day one in this car. We're gonna swap over to electronic ignition. We've got the old points distributor right here. We took the distributor off the Cabriolet engine that's laying on the floor over there. And we have a ignition control module and basically a spark box coming over from a GTI. I'm gonna convert this thing over to electronic ignition and completely eliminate this being a problem ever again. I absolutely hate points. Onwards. All right, guys, this is it. It's our last day. We've got a couple things to do. Got these injector cups that we've been waiting for. Swap over to electronic ignition, put oil in it, slap the axles in, adjust the shifter, and we should be down the road. I have to admit, morale's a little bit medium right now. That ballast resistor frying last night just kind of crushed me. You know, it was not good for morale. So we'll see how far we get today. First of all, thank you.
Oh, no worries.
It's the 3-pole
What kind though?
from a Cabriolet, like 88.
I need to see it. I need to know if it's square, early square or late square.
What do we got?
Axles.
Yeah, buddy.
You can move.
All right, so we've got the distributor, the new one with the hall sender, and a hall sender basically is a angle sensor that tells this essentially when to spark. Tells the coil this, tells the coil when to spark. Anyway, so we needed this, and we needed that the coil over there and the distributor. And Bill was awesome, brought this all to us. This is gonna save our life. So we're gonna get this thing installed. We got the injector cups coming. Axles are being put in right now by Jason and Zach. And I guess we can try to start it. Okay, that'll work. All right, file guy, you're up. Your time has come. This is the point of the project where my morale already is plummeted because I don't expect this to work. But now I can't read. Oh yeah, that's it. That's the ticket. All right. Booyah! I put a half gallon in.
Oop. Didn't engage.
Okay, we are officially running out of time. It is 12 o'clock. I have to be out of here at 3. Seems like 3 hours is a lot of time, but it's not. We were just trying to start the car, run some oil pressure, starter dead. So we've got FCP running back. We're gonna get a starter for it, throw that in there, build some oil pressure, and we'll see if she runs. That's where we're at. This man barely put the starter on the ground. This guy was out here with a new starter already. Before this one even touched the ground, we had a new one. So I gotta say, there's no way any of this stuff happens ever. Any project like this, anything that needs to be done in any kind of time frame or anything. Look at this. Look at these guys over here. 1, 2, 3, 4 guys, plus all the dudes at FCP Euro, jamming together to make this happen. Impossible to do this without the village. Impossible. These guys, thank you.
Just crank it real quick. I just want to make sure this is okay. Yep, that was the problem. So that's good. Just gotta get hooked up.
There's zoomies happening in there. There's like little electric things. That's good.
There's usually another sign, another dial.
We got spark, baby. Oh my god.
Too on the older cars. So
What time is it?
both of these times.
It's 12:15.
Got 2 hours.
2 hours and 45 minutes to drive this thing out the door. This is overhauling, but real. All right, here we go.
It's close.
I want to drive this thing off this lift so bad and blow these FCP Euro guys' minds. They're gonna be like, no way did these guys just do this in like 2.5 days. No way. Where's you put your white horse? The one he rode in here on.
Try that.
All right, let's give it a try. Let's get try. Let's go! Let's go! Woo! Hell yeah, man! Let's It's a culmination of.
It took a village.
It did. Oh, that's. Oh God. Oh, we lost the. What's going on here? I was beating the hell out of this thing because I was so damn excited. The alignment is so bad that we're literally. Well, this is not Arkansas, is it? No, this is snowy Minnesota. And I promise you, there is a lot that happened between what you just saw and Arkansas and now that we still have yet to tell. We're really excited to show you who won the Overcrest free ride and tell you their story. It's inspiring, it's a good one. Hang in there, stay tuned, and we'll get that story to you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. Like, subscribe, all those things. And we will see you next time.